first thing, I got an article pulled up about what's going on with Apologia and Walt Blackman. I'll give you some background information since I actually follow this and I love Apologia Church. Apologia Church is working with Representative Walt Blackman over in Arizona on a bill that would criminalize and abolish abortions in the entire state of Arizona, and would punish those who kill children. Right. So, right here we have an article that says the following. I'll read some of it. Executions for abortion. Arizona bill would treat procedure as murder, but backlash is growing. GOP lawmaker says it's perfect. Pastor who worked on bill said women should get the death penalty, but top prosecutor and leading abortion opponent has come out against it, and I'll read about that in a second. In Phoenix, an Arizona bill that would force prosecutors to treat abortion as a murder case, possibly exposing women and doctors to prison time or even the death penalty, faces a growing backlash just hours after it was rolled out Friday at a joyous rally on the state capitol lawn. Now here's what the bill would actually do. It would give county attorneys the power to prosecute homicide by abortion regardless of conflicting federal laws or court decisions. The crime could cover an unborn child in the womb at any stage of development. And it would also guarantee this last thing. There would be no exceptions for women who chose to end their pregnancy. Right? Now, on a biblical and a constitutional note, biblically, this is a great bill. It comes straight out of Exodus 21, Leviticus 20, right? You shouldn't kill babies, and if you do, you get punished for it. And the whole thing about the death penalty, yes, Jeff Durbin, along with myself and many other Christians, believe that if you kill children, you should get the death penalty. Again, this comes straight out of Leviticus 20 and Exodus 21. But Jeff Durbin has publicly said on his show over at Apologia Studios that he doesn't trust the current government to hand out the death penalty. He's made that clear. And of course, the news isn't going to talk about that. So this bill is actually fantastic because it's biblical and it's constitutional, right? The right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This also applies to babies and children. They have a right to live. So there you go. Now let's talk a little bit about so-called pro-life activist over in Arizona, Kathy Herod, who says this on her Twitter account. I oppose any move to put the woman who seeks or has an abortion in prison. In the pro-life community, we love both the woman and her unborn child. Both are victims. So Kathy Herod, part of the pro-life movement, is opposing a bill that would abolish abortion in Arizona. Kathy, you're wrong. You should not stand against this. And, you said that the child is a victim, and that's true, but the women are not victims. I recommend everybody to go watch Apologia Studios' rebuke of Kathy Herod on their most recent show on their YouTube channel and their website. It is absolutely absurd to say that these women are victims. For starters, they're murdering their children. And also, there's a website, I think it's called Not a Victim. And there's also a page on on Facebook called Not a Victim. And these things are talked about in their show that they just did about this. Full of countless upon countless accounts of women in person, over the internet, all those types of things, that understand it's murder and don't care. They're not victims. The pro-life movement is a joke. They stand against abolitionists. They do things like this. They keep abortion legal. What a shame. Okay.